Minutes after former Public Health Minister Dr. George Norton took over his new ministerial post as Minister of Social Cohesion, Nightly News had a conversation with him. Dr. Norton believes that he will have to work much harder, given that his portfolio is new to him.
I must confess that I don't know much about it, except that I think that cohesion is the opposite to separation. And this nation can do well with coming together. And if I can contribute to bringing it closer, bringing the citizens closer to each other, I would be most happy.
President David Grange on Tuesday reshuffled the cabinet. Minister Waldo Lawrence is now Minister of Health, while Minister Amna Ali is now Minister of Social Protection. Minister Ali is now elevated to a senior minister, while Norton is now a minister in the Ministry of the Presidency. He is now answerable to Minister of State Joseph Harmon. Would you consider this a demotion?
When one considers that you come from a ministry with such a large member of staff and a budget of 25 billion to one with just probably a dozen staff members and $90 million budget, I don't know how else you can describe that as.
President Granger said that he made cabinet shifts to address management problems at the Ministry of Public Health. Minister Norton had been at the center of a number of controversies in the health sector. The minister believes he could have done things differently.
I would be the first to admit that if given the opportunity, I would have done things different. While I would never fail to admit that, I would never refrain from admitting that I might have failed in some ways. Under the circumstances, I doubt whether I could have done any better.
Dr. Norton also dispelled rumors that he had resigned and was asked to remain on the job. The move by President Granger was not disrespectful, according to Dr. Norton. What I'd really like to know is, do you feel disrespected as a person?
Not at all. Not at all. You know, you're in a race. You're running. You might be tripped, but you got to get up and run again. So not at all. I don't feel disrespected. Person says that Mr. Granger had no choice but to pull the plug, that he had to do it in such a way he should have done it before. Those are opinions. Persons are saying to me, I failed because I was too soft. I couldn't demand certain things from the officers that were supposed to be advising me. But I'm the subject minister. And when errors were made, I remember carefully the first that happened was when wrong results of a certain medical examination was revealed. I, as the subject minister, had to take the blame.
Minister Norton, however, remains a cabinet minister. President Granger believes that Dr. Norton is best suited for leading the charge in bridging the gap between the Indo and Afro-Guyanese populated coastland. President Granger believes that Dr. Norton's contribution will be critical.
You know, we must congratulate Mr. Granger. And he's a thinker. He's a good thinker. If he in his strategy recognized that Minister Norton could serve better in that area, and he made that decision, then we gave him his credit.
Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.